What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction, where it's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing. Today, it's Sunday, and you ain't getting Chick-fil-A, so I'm going to show you guys how I do my fried chicken tacos. Shit, I'm screwing that one up, dude. I was rolling good, but now I screwed it up, so I got busy, dude, making fun of Chick-fil-A. But anyways, it's Sunday. You ain't getting Chick-fil-A. Let me show you how I do my fried chicken tacos with 3 Chile Cilantro Elote Relish. Stick around. I'm TD. It's TD's Brew Barbecue. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all for joining today. It's a great day here in the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. We had a little bit of a weather delay. What a coincidence. The Braves had the same thing happen to them. So since it's Sunday and everyone loves fried chicken on Sunday, except people who love Chick-fil-A, let me show you guys how I do a Chick-fil-A, basically a fried chicken taco. I grill up some green chilies, put that on the bed right there, and then I top it with my 3 Chile Cilantro Elote Relish. So we're going to make that, but first we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys how I do my pickle brine. Here at TD's Brew Barbecue using the private stock smoked pickles. So we're just about to have a fresh batch of these. So just make sure that you guys are going to get in on some of these pickles this time before we run out. So listen. There it is. There's the sound. There's the sound. I'm going to move that over here so the wind doesn't keep blowing up my my pickle brine here with my chicken. So what I got here, I got a couple chicken breasts that I've had in here in this marinade. Well, it's not really in a marinade. They just kind of put them in a bag. I say in a marinade, but I'm going to brine them with this pickle juice. And normally I would like to go about 24 hours or so with this pickle juice brine. And normally I eat all the pickles first, but I didn't have an open jar. So I had to open another one. So here we go. I'm going to put this in here. And we're just going to put these chicken strips. No reason that they're in 2 separate ones other than the fact that I already separated them before I froze them. And now I have thawed them out and they are ready to go. So we got them in the pickle brine here. So this pickle brine is going to be, you're going to want this pickle brine to be about anywhere from about 30 minutes to 2 hours to overnight, or even like 5-10 minutes, which is what we got today. So I'm going to put these back in the fridge for now. And let's get started on a few things. Let's get started to grill up our veggies. So as always, we got the Braves game going today. I saw part of it as we were getting ready to get started, but Robbie's going to fill us in as soon as he comes in here. So, sorry, I am expecting, and I am. So what do you think, Robbie? What do you think the over-under today is on the walk of shame? Like, do you think it's going to happen 1, 2, maybe 3 times? I don't know, because I've been kind of out of it today. So I'm trying to catch back up. But, Robbie, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? I'm going to go with at least 1 over. You're going for at least 1 walk of shame.
At least 1. At least 1. All right. So we're gonna put that up there. So what would you call that to the viewers? Like, did you believe that there is or is not a walk of shame? So that's more like a win-lose, right?
Yeah, I'm saying there is a walk of shame.
Oh, there will be a walk of shame.
There will be.
There's at least a 50% guarantee. At least a 50%. All right, so here we go. I got to find my olive oil. I don't know where I put it. Oh, I'm kind of running low on it. But here's what we're going to do. I got a couple ears of corn here, and I pulled the husks, and I have also pulled, I'm going to leave this tray here because it's going to work out pretty well. I've also pulled the husk and all the silk off of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some olive oil on here. This probably isn't going to work. So I'm not doing the walk of shame yet. Not yet. So here's some olive oil, and I'm going to put it right over the top of my corn. Now you can use butter or Bacon fat is another fantastic one that I like to use. Is if you have any bacon fat, I think you can buy it bacon up. If you have that, brush it on there. And another thing, if your corn is frozen, then you're gonna have a chance of. Sorry, man, I just caught a glimpse in the monitor there. Yeah, make love to your whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can introduce veggies here and there. Doesn't matter. So I got a little bit of olive oil here. I'm gonna put on the outside of my green chili, so that way we can get some toast on those bad boys. All right. And next, but not last, on the 3 Chile Cilantro Elote. And I'm probably gonna go pretty quick today because that's just how I'm wired right now because I've been behind. So now, before the wind blows all this 3 chili in my face, this is hatch ready green chilies, jalapenos, and serranos. And I just got a break in the wind, so I'm going to go ahead and get it on this corn here, or our elote, if that's what it's called in Spanish. I think that's what it's called in Spanish, but I think it's only called that if you make it the dish. I'm not 100% sure. So here we go. We're going to put a good helping on all this. Now, this is like the green Cajun seasoning. If you're doing if you're going to do a shrimp boil, crab boil, anything like that, you can take your Cajun seasoning and go green, because this is a certified hatch red and green chili, and certified hatch red and green chilies, jalapenos, and serranos. This is the 3 Chile Cilantro. All right, so we're going to get them on here. And I'm going to go ahead and rub my green chilies in it just for the hell of it. We're going to put more green chili on the outside of the green chili. And I'm going to throw these bad boys up on the grill real quick. They are going to go super fast at the moment because my grill is sitting right around about 700 degrees. So let's turn it down a tiny bit before we throw these up there, which the chilies, we definitely want them up there right now. The corn, we're going to let it cool off a little bit. But I got my iron skillet over here heating up. I'm going to hit. And I love to do the duck fat or the Wagyu fat on my cast iron grates. Just don't let it burn you, all right? This is how I like to roll right here. Robbie, green chilies, do they have to be roasted?
No, they don't have to, but most people do.
Why do you roast green chilies?
I don't know, honestly. I just buy them roasted.
So one, it will bring out the flavor. It will bring out the flavor in the green chili. Two, the green chili, the Anaheims, the Hatch, the Big Jims, all that kind of shit, they have a coating on the outside. It's like plastic. So what you're going to do is you're going to blister that outside coating, and then you're going to steam it, and then you're going to come off. So then you're just going to end up with the meat on it, the outside piece. So if you've ever had somebody that says they have green chilies and there's like this little plastic on there that like you might pull out of your mouth, that's because they didn't roast them first. So there you go, New Mexico history lesson for the day. And look at this corn on the cob, that 3 Chile cilantro on top of that cob. However you make love to your veggies, feel free to take care of that. We don't judge, right, Robbie? We do not judge.
No judging on this show.
All right. The only thing I would say that gets judging on here wasn't it Aaron Judge the other night that cracked that hit in the ninth inning or something like that with 2 runners on, and the crowd just erupts and it's like 40 feet short of the fence.
Yeah, a couple nights ago, I believe.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, man. And you know what? I saw a meme, and I want to express my I think I just posted it too. But I have to say, one of the things that I do miss baseball tonight. Do you guys remember that? Remember baseball tonight when it was just like 3 hours of baseball highlights, and that was it?
Yeah, I used to love that. I can sit there and watch highlights for hours.
Yes, exactly. And that's totally the point, man. If you can't watch baseball all freaking day, then why not watch highlights from all around the league? All right. So here we go. We got our corn going. We got our green chilies. Now, these are Hatch Big Jims. These are not anything else like that. We've already started to blister. And we want that heat up really high. So we're going to blister the shit out of it. We're going to char up our corn here. And now I'm going to start going to heat up my oil for my chicken.
So speaking of highlights, Did you see that the Mets won today? So that can help you out.
So, dude, so during the Braves rain delay, while I was kind of cleaning up my kitchen and stuff like that, I turned it on, and it was just, I didn't want to watch it because, of course, who wants to watch the Phillies and the Mets, especially in London, man. But anyways, Phillies against the Mets, and when I saw it, the Phillies were up. The Phillies were up in the eighth inning. I think it was the eighth inning, and then the Mets came back at the top of the ninth. It just rallied back to put it to them, man. It was pretty badass. So I did get to see the rally back to the Phillies to lose. But let's say what's up to everybody in the chat real quick, man. Who we got in here? I see Ashley, my wife. She's at work today. I'm sorry, baby, you're hungry. Hello, y'all. It's been a while since I've been able to catch it live. Hey, Kevin, what's up, man? How are you? And my man Bart, what's up, dude? How's it going, guys? Thank you guys for joining again. Anybody else we see in there, Robbie?
That is it for right now that I'm seeing. Ashley, I'll bring you a chimichanga from Allsup's.
That's what I had for breakfast. That's what I had.
Is it?
Today was a chimichanga from Allsup's and Dr. Pepper. Speaking of Dr. Peppers, man, it's been so good to have Dr. Pepper, man. I gotta say, dude, my life is so much better with Dr. Pepper in my life, dude. I don't need that negativity. Damn, that thing is hot, and it will not go to the side that I want it to go to for some dipshit reason. There we go. Now we're gonna move all the corn and shit to the back here, get it all to the hotter part of the fire, and we're gonna watch our oil here and make sure our oil gets up to about 375. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because we are pretty high already. I didn't put a ton in there, but we're gonna let it go for just a little bit. All right. So I'm going to turn this down on that side, and I'm going to let that char up over there. So it's going to still get hot, but we're not going to have as much fire on my oil as what I need right now. So I'm going to turn it down. We're still 500 degrees, so we're definitely going to roast that green chili, and I'll show you guys how to get the skin off your green chilies, and then it's going to be even better. All right, so let's come back in here. And I know that I said you want this pickle with this brine, but I'm going to get ready, and we're going to make the elote relish first, and then I'm going to show you guys how we do the fried chicken. All right, so elote relish, we got a couple things here. I'm going to wait for the corn, but it's almost done. And I'm going to put some oil down just to kind of clean up my mess. So, Robbie, what is it that has happened this week in baseball, or anything in particular that you have you would like to bring to my attention? Because of course I have kind of really been chilling this week. I have not been doing a lot of things, but we did have some family stuff come up that I had to take care of last Wednesday, so we weren't available for that. Damn, dude, this fucking wind.
Well, you saw.
It's such a piece of shit.
Hey, you saw that Chris Sale had an awesome game, and they just couldn't help him out the other day.
I know, man. I know. I figured you would bring up that game, because that game, man, that was a really solid game until we couldn't win it.
That sucks for a pitcher when they have a strong outing.
And your green chilies start puffing up like this right here. See that? See, that's what I'm talking about. You can see the skin getting blistered right there. So that's what we want. We want all that skin to be black, blistered, so that way we don't have any, well, we're going to try to get as much of it off as possible. And this is how you cook your green chilies, so that way, trust me, they're better this way. I promise you. After you do this once, you will never, ever, ever not roast your green chilies. But always roast your green chilies and then cut them up. That's what my favorite thing is. That's what I do. That's what I do. So we put it in the bag. It's going to be in the bag for about 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to steam it and get that those green chilies diced up. And that's, we're going to put a nice bed on those tortillas with those green chilies with that fried chicken. And then we're going to put the elote relish on the top of it. So speaking of putting that elote relish on top, again, the elote relish is going to use crema, and you can use a sour cream, either or, it doesn't matter. It does use cotija cheese, green onions, red onions, as well as lime, cilantro, and of course some grilled corn. And then we're going to add a little bit more of the season of the 3 chili cilantro to it as well. So I'm going to pull, yeah, our green chilies are definitely about done. This one is definitely getting more done than that one. We're about there. So let me grab my bag. So let me get this here. And the other thing is, if you're roasting your own green chilies, I promise you, you're gonna want to do it in your house because they smell freaking awesome all the time. All the time. All right, there we go. Now see, look at that. That's what you want. You want that nice skin. You want all that skin to be charred. You want it blistered. And then we're gonna roll it here. And it's gonna be hot, but we still want it to steam. We're gonna steam it up in our Ziploc bags. Now, I didn't invent this. This is not how it is. This is how we do it in New Mexico. And if you don't do it like this, you're probably using a paper sack or something else. And you want them to be hot and steamy inside there. And there you go, right there. Roasted, fire roasted green chilies. Hatch green chilies. I'm gonna put these over here. I'm not gonna put them in the fridge or anything. I'm just setting them off to the side. We will come back to those. All right, so here's our corn. So our corn is getting nice and blistered as well. We're still getting that. We got a long ways to go on our corn, but we are getting some really, really, really good char marks on it. Let me find a good spot right here and show you like what we're looking at. See, we're getting a really good char there. So yeah, fucking wind. I saw that comment there, Rob, right? Somebody says fucking wind all the time, man. I hate that. The wind sucks here.
Hey, Bart, that's the only way the Braves can hit one out of the park is with some wind behind them.
Hey. We're turning over a new leaf today. It's it.
You are.
We brought up the kid. We brought up the kid, dude. We brought up the kid. This is going to be great. So right now, let me know how he's doing. I got to turn the game on in a minute, but man, I'm just in the cooking zone, dude, which is exactly where I like to be all the time. So right now, we were about 380 degrees, which is fine. I'm cool with that. We might get up to about 400, but that's all right. I'm way cool with that. So I got the other side going hot. Let's get our chicken ready, and then I will pull that relish off. I was kind of expecting it to take a little bit longer on the to heat up that oil, but I don't have a very deep oil here. All right. Okay, so our chicken has been marinated in our smoked pickle juice overnight. So it's been doing good overnight since about 5-10 minutes ago. What was it? Yeah, maybe 15 minutes ago when we started doing it. But let me get this out. I'm gonna take this, dude. I am over this wind. This is so bullshit right now. Let's put this over here. I need magnets. So okay, here's the thing. Somebody wants to make a cutting board and put magnets in it so you can get the aluminum foil to stick, all right? So that's what I need, is I need magnets so my aluminum foil will stick to my cutting board. Will that work, Robbie?
That might work.
If you could magnetize aluminum. So, all right.
Just get some duct tape.
And I remember, what's that?
I said, just get some duct tape.
Yeah, I know, man. But then I got to pull out duct tape every single time. So let's get over here.
Well, let's build a studio. We won't be in the wind.
So this is what's really making me mad is that with the wind and with my elote out there, I need to go check on my corn again. It's still cranking hot, so I don't want it to burn. Because Chile Cilantro, it likes to burn if it gets on over the fire too long. And yeah, see, that's what we're looking at. We're not burning, but we are getting some char that we like on this corn here. So I'm going to show you here. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? Whoops. See that right there? See that? See that right there? That's what we're looking at for. That's what we're looking for all over this corn. We're going to get a lot of color on that corn. We're going to get it nice and hot. I think by the time I get everything set up to do my batter, we're going to be ready with the corn. So let's just kind of hold off on that shit for a minute. Damn. Well, see if I can manage this wind just a little bit more. All right. Let's grab my cutting board here. And let's sharpen my knife.
So let's knock on wood, because I don't want to jinx your rookie pitcher, but he's 3 shutout innings, no hits, and has only thrown 27 pitches in 3 innings.
Pretty badass, man. He's doing well.
Knock on wood. Come on. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm going to do. I just jammed the shit out of my thumb a second ago. All right. Here we go. Let's get this corn, and I will start cutting it. Because it's popping, it's ready to rock, it's ready to go. I think we're good. We got enough char on it. All right, so we got enough char on the corn here. Damn, man, this wind too. All right, so I think what I need to do is probably let it set for a minute, but I'm not going to. We're going to go right at it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the corn here, stand it up on the end, and I'm going to cut it straight from the cob. And holy shit, it is hot. Which we knew that because I just pulled it right off the grill. But look at how good, juicy, charred. Damn, that is hot. Way hot. So let's go here. One more time. Get it down. Be in the right position to see all this delicious corn falling off on this cutting board here.
Yep, we got it.
We got it. All right, so let's go like there. Look at that. You guys like corn on the cob? Do you cut the corn off the cob, Robbie?
Not when I have corn on the cob. If I'm making it for something else,
have corn on the cob?
I just take it right off the cob.
Yeah, just like that. Just like I just did here.
No, I chew it off there.
Oh, I got you. You're not going to be one of those people, huh? That cut it off the cob.
Shoot.
I cut it off the cob only to do this. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, that's different. You're making like a relish or a salad or something.
Okay. So I'm not going to need all 3 of these corn on the cobs right now because I'm not going to. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. It's here. Might as well, right? So let's get another close-up on this one here so you can see how good and charred this deliciousness from this corn on the cob is. We move it just a little bit forward here. Yeah. And we'll cut that right down there. There we go. Looking good. If you weren't cutting it off the cob, right? All right. Man, this thing is so hot. So freaking hot. All right. Here we go. So now, since I got my big old mess here of corn off the cob, I'm going to put it in my mixing bowl here. This is where we're going to put all of our ingredients for our 3 chili cilantro elote, 3 chili cilantro elote relish. All right. Now I have done these before. There is a full video for steak tacos on my website already where I use the 3 chili cilantro elote relish. This is not a new recipe for me, but this is a new recipe using the fried chicken. All right, so let's say a combo type meal, right? A combo recipe. You get fried chicken, you get elote relish, so you're getting the Mexican and you're getting the comfort food. It's going to be fantastic to everyone, right? All right, so we don't have anything on the grill. Good over there. Let's just scoop all this back in here because I'm going to use this cutting board again here in just a moment. All right, so now let's get all of our ingredients.
So Bart just commented that he's between Watauga and Woodward, Oklahoma. Bad service, probably lose you. We'll have to watch it when he gets home. So in other words, he's in bumfuck Oklahoma.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, this isn't worth it. TD's off his game today. I'm gonna throw some red onions in here. As much as you want, I'm gonna leave a little just for my garnish on my tacos. Now I have some green onions. We're gonna do red and green. The green onions, just throw them in there. I got about 3 green onions, 3 ears of corn, and I am going to put in some cilantro. As much cilantro as you see fit. Put cilantro with lime, and I will bathe in it. That is my motto with cilantro. Here is some lime juice. Basically, This right here, if you just filled a bathtub up with this, I would bathe in this. I would. Cilantro, onion, grilled corn. Yeah, I would. Let's get all that lime juice in there.
Is that like a new fetish?
Yeah, it is. Since I know so many people that hate cilantro. Like, it is so weird. Like, what is it? Like 11%. I saw a stat one day. It said 11% of the world hate cilantro. And it says 11% of the world is also left-handed. Is there a coincidence?
Oh, damn.
I don't know, man. I might have to call that one. So here's the next thing we got. We got some cotija cheese and some sour cream. So let me move this over here. Get these back in the fridge. So, all right. So here is my elote relish mixture. I'm going to open up my cotija cheese. Now, if somebody can tell me the difference between cotija cheese and queso fresco, I would appreciate that. I didn't actually look it up. And I say cotija cheese, this is actually queso fresco because I know what queso fresco is, and I know the cotija cheese, but I'm not 100% sure what the actual difference is because every time I see them, they look identical to me. So I got about a quarter to, let's just say about a half a block of this 8 ounce. So maybe about 4 ounces of cotija cheese in here. And cotija cheese is going to be really thick and chunky. I'm going to put that in there. Hell yeah. That's one of my favorites. Now, I love elote. Do you like elote, like roasted corn, Robbie? Do you get that when you see it?
Yes. My wife and I both.
With the mayonnaise and everything, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hell yeah, dude. That's my dream too, dude. If I go like to the fair, I don't just buy a big thing of corn, dude. I'm going to get something else, but I'm also my wife is probably going to end up getting the cup of corn or something like that. And then I'm going to get most of that. So I got my sour cream here and I used about 4 ounces of cheese. So it's probably going to be somewhere around about 4 or 8 ounces or so of the cream. I'm sorry, 6 or 8 ounces of the cream, sour cream. And then you can feel free to add more if you would like.
So Bart, I can tell he does have bad internet service because he just commented, I am left-handed and I hate cilantro.
Oh, man. And he lives in the middle of nowhere. I got it. So, all right, cool. So that's great, man. That's great. So it does confirm some suspicions there. So if you're left-handed and you hate cilantro, then that is, I guess, you are that 11%. But yeah, that's what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that the people who hate cilantro are automatically left-handed. I just think it's a funny coincidence that 11% and 11% are both the people that hate cilantro. And let's see here. You guys see that creamy elote relish? Let's see if we can get a good focus on it real quick. Nope. All right. Well, it ain't working. So hold on. Let's get to the front camera. That way you guys can see all the awesome colors and everything in this 3 Chile Cilantro Elote. You guys see that? How good does that look? So one thing that's great with this, you can put this with chips, which is one of my favorite things to do, is a straight up dip. So chill this thing right here. Feel free to add bacon. Feel free to add jalapenos. Feel free to add whatever else you would like. One of my favorite things to do in this situation. Speaking of, let me try it first and see about how much I want to add of what I want to add. So here we go. Look at that right there. Is that a good picture? We probably don't have the good, great lighting today and everything, but trust me, this. Yep. Oh, that's going to be great. I'm going to add a little bit more 3 Chile Cilantro in there. That's pretty spot on right there. All the flavors, the corn, the green onion, the red onion, the cilantro and the lime. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to put this in my fridge until we're ready for it. All right. So now let's get down.
So Bart, if you are still out there, can you give us an update on the Braves score? Because I jinxed the hell out of that fool.
Oh, dude, did you really?
Oh, yeah.
You're a terrible person, dude. You are a terrible person. What happened?
He just gave up a 3-run homer. They're losing 4-2.
See, dude, you're a terrible person.
We gotta quit talking Braves.
This is this kid's dream, dude. This was his dream to pitch in the major leagues. Today is his day.
Hey, there's still a lot of game left.
Yeah, and not just that, dude. There's still a lot of years left, possibly, in his career. If he's already went 3 shutout innings, that was pretty great. And then he gave up a 3-run. It was probably what, a meatball?
Yeah.
Just threw a fastball right down the middle to strike him out or something. First pitch homer. I don't know. That's how I feel, dude. I do love the first pitch homer, but man, I hate it whenever those veteran guys do it to those younger guys. I mean, it is cool, but it does suck, man. All right, so let's get this chicken out of here, and I hope that I don't. All right, there we go. Maybe I can get this out here without making a freaking mess. So my chicken has been marinating for over 24 hours in the pickle brine. Now this is the smoked pickle brine, and it hasn't been in there for 20-30 minutes. But if it is, 20-30 minutes is going to be absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and put it in there for as long as you can. Whatever it takes whatever time you got to marinate or brine your meat, always do it immediately, because I think that you always get a better finish to the product no matter how long or how short it was in your marinade or your brine. It just automatically gives it the flavor immediately. All right, so here we go. I got my chicken here, and I'm going to have to, damn it, already gonna have to do the walk of shame. I forgot a cutting board to cut up this chicken. But let's get ready and rock. I don't need a cutting board. I'm just gonna cut it like this. We're gonna cut it into some strips by taking our chicken breast, and I'm gonna cut it right down the middle. I'm not doing the walk of shame right now, dude. I'm gonna rather wipe up that cutting board. There we go. There we go. Come on. Stay away, wind. Stay away. Quit messing it up. The wind screws everything up here in southeast New Mexico. It doesn't matter what you're doing or you're trying to do. The wind is always going to be an issue here. And there's no trees or anything to stop it. So that's kind of how it goes. All right. So there we go. Right here. And I'm not touching my foil, so don't hate. And yeah, because I'm not doing the walk of shame.
Hey, I'm going to help you out a little bit. You've got a cutting board right under that tin foil.
Yeah, but this cutting board is a wood cutting board, and I don't want it cut into the wood with the chicken. It's just one of those things that you don't. So, yeah. Okay.
Be a little more specific with us, okay? So you needed one of those hard plastic ones.
Right. Sorry, I should have said like a cutting board to use on to cut my chicken up on. Sorry. So, all right. Like I said, dude, I've been taking it kind of easy the past week, man. Not really taking it easy, just doing a few things I have to do. I will start back hard again next week. But yeah, I didn't go to the gym every day. Just off my game. Not really off my game. Took some time off to rest. So that's kind of how it's been the past week or so here. All right. So now this is really going to be a pain in my ass trying to get this batter and shit done. Get the wind blowing the way that it is. Let me see what I got here on my tin.
Hey, bada.
You're at 400, so that's good. My oil is at 400, so let's get ready and put these batter up here. This batter. All right. Oh, yeah, we're ready to batter up, right?
Batter up.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, hey, bada.
Yeah, I heard that. There you go.
Here we go, right here.
All right, so I got one egg. Get my other bowl here.
My goodness, this rookie is losing it.
Oh no, dude, you freaking asshole! You ruined it, dude. So I
It's bases loaded. He gave up that 3-run homer with 2 outs, and since then he's loaded the bases up.
Oh man! So I got 1 egg, got about a half a cup of milk, and I'm going to whisk it together or mix it together as like my egg wash. I might need another egg. If so, I'm gonna have to go do the walk of shame. So I put too much milk in there. No, I didn't. We'll be good. So
anything to avoid doing the walk of shame.
That's exactly it, dude. I do not. I'm gonna improvise everything I can, so I do not have to do the walk of shame today. So I do not have to do the walk of shame today. Oh, and here's where you can get really creative on this one. So feel free. And one of my dad's favorites is that he likes to put zesty taco in there, but he also likes to put it in the flour, which I'm going to put some stuff in the flour. So I'm going to hit some carne sutra in the egg wash, just so I get a little bit more flavor in there on that egg wash. Because if you're not putting carne sutra on your eggs, you're missing out. You are missing out. You put carne sutra on your eggs?
I use your carne sutra products for everything breakfast-wise.
Yeah, hell yeah, for everything in the breakfast world. Okay, so here is some flour. And now I have my flour here, and I'm going to take, I hope that wind is not blowing that flour over right now. The bowl of flour should not be left unattended, like at all. Okay, so here's where you can get even more fancy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the spicy carne sutra, and I'm going to hit in the, damn it. I'm going to put it in the flour mixture here. And just to give myself a little bit more crunch, one thing that I like to do is I like to put some breadcrumbs in on this side as well. And now you don't have to use a panko type breadcrumb, which is a really thick type breadcrumb, which is what I like to use. But I also like to use a Italian breadcrumb, which is going to be a little finer. Or the other thing is that you're going to crush up pork rinds or corn flakes, stuff like that, and use that in your mixture. All right, so let's go through here. And my glove busted open. And the reason I have this little boat here is because it's going to be so much easier. Except for the wind is ruining it right now. All right. There we go. Now I got my batter. Put that in there. All right. We are doing great. All right. So let me take that off since I busted the glove. And let's get this shit ready to rock. Another thing that's great too, hot sauce. Put hot sauce in your egg wash. That's another one that's good. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more of the spicy carne sutra in here, just because I can't really see much. And I know I didn't put too much. Maybe a little bit more breadcrumbs. And if you just do that and mix it up, you're going to get a nice mixture that's going to have some really thick, crunchier pieces on there. And this is about to look like a cutscene from Blow if I mess this one up. All right, so here we go. Let's get these. What am I going to put? What did I do with my little grate? All right, here we go. Cooking grate. Now I'm going to put some foil underneath it, just so I can catch any excess that falls from breading my chicken.
Ashley wants to know if you're going to bring her some.
Well, I was kind of planning on it, but I didn't know if she was going to eat or not. So that was kind of where I was. I was planning on it, but I'm not 100% because I didn't know if she was going to eat or not eat. Or she was already eating or not already eating, whichever. All right, wow. So wet hand, dry hand. Anyways, what was that, Robbie?
Well, I think that she is hinting to you that she hasn't eaten and she wants to eat. And she just commented, please and thank you.
Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Please and thank you.
Holy shit.
Oh, no. I'm out of gloves. No glove, no love, baby. Fuck. All right, anyways, here we go. We're going to take the chicken into the egg wash. And I like to let it run mostly off and then go into the flour, both sides, cover it up, back into the egg wash real quick, and then back into the flour again. You're going to double bread it. And if I only got to do 2 of them, I'm only going to do 2 of them. So here we go. So here we got that, a nice thick breading on the chicken. Put that in there. Egg wash. And then into the flour mixture. All right, you guys get that? Everybody following along? A dip in the flour, a dip in the egg wash, a dip in the flour, again, a dip in the egg wash, and then back into the flour one more time. Now, if you want to do a beer batter is going to be a little bit different. You can do a stickier batter, a heavier batter, however you like. But if you want to go again, I don't recommend going more than 2. But whenever you get done, this might be a little, oh, you can't even see them, sorry. You might have a piece here. Oh, a little chef bonus right there. All right.
The Nationals were using different batters because it's 7-2.
Yeah. Wow, because it's what?
7-2. That dude gave up 7 earned runs.
Who did they replace the kid with?
Let me check here.
Ah, man, I wish I had it going. This is a bad day. I'm telling you, dude, we're changing everything around today. It's going to win. The Braves will win 11-7.
That's what you're calling?
So I got 4 of them here.
They brought in Bummer.
I'm going to have 4. Now, if you want to marinate or brine your chicken strips overnight in buttermilk, excellent way as well. One of my personal favorites is a buttermilk fried chicken, but the smoked pickle fried chicken is also fantastic. So one more time in the batter, and then back in here to finish it up. That's all I'm doing. All right, we're gonna have a pretty thick batter on here, and they're gonna be nice and cakey, really crunchy, which is what we want, right? And I am gonna have to do the walk of shame inside in just a moment to get. And it really sucks. More gloves. Oh, damn it. That's the walk of shame. Gloves. All right, so let's pull this over here a little bit. You see that? You see those chicken tenders? How do those chicken tenders look to you?
Double batter coated.
Yeah. All right, so let's get these in here. All right, who's coming with me? What are we getting, Robbie?
Gloves. We got to get gloves.
Gloves. And I hope there's some in there. Otherwise, I'm out of them at the house soon. It's going to be nasty. I'm not doing the drive of shame to the office. We're almost done here. Oh, my God, it is 7-2. I thought you were lying. So
no, dude, he ended up getting rocked. They brought in Bummer with the bases loaded, and he gave up a bases clear and double.
Bummer.
It fell to that young kid because, those were his guys.
Yeah. Yep. But anyways, what the hell did I come in here for again?
God,
you made me lose my train of thought, dude. What the hell did I come in here for?
We scripted it at 43 and a half minutes that you walk in for gloves.
That's right. Gloves, dude. That's right. There we go. I grab a handful, and I usually bring them in here, so I have them in the kitchen. So I got a handful of gloves. All right, let's go back. You say this is everyone's favorite part, though, right?
This is why they joined.
In my crappy backyard, the damn gophers, everything suck. All right, let's go. We're done now. No more walk of shame. Should have grabbed something else. Well, no, I don't need it anymore. All right. Here we go now. All right. So let me get all this shit out of the way real quick. We're going to throw them in the bath. We're going to throw them in the fryer. So, you know what I'm going to do? This is just because I'm ready to be wasteful right now. Is I'm dumping that extra flour out. because I don't need it. And I'm gonna put my chicken in the fridge so I can finish it up in a minute. Maybe I'll make this later. All right, so here we go. A couple things of paper towels to drain the grease, to catch the grease in the in my little boats here. All right, let's get these over to the grill and let's get them to frying.
So I know we talk a lot of baseball, and I'm not a big NBA fan, but my house is divided. Who's going to win, the Celtics or the Mavericks?
I just switched cameras, Robbie.
You mean the one that's by the grill that I got on?
Ah, damn it, I just spilled all that flour everywhere, which I knew that was going to happen. But it's a cutscene from Blow in here right now. All right, everybody, here we go. We're going to take our chicken strips, and we're going to put them right in the oil.
Listen to that sound.
Yeah, listen to that sound when you put the meat in that fryer. And then put that chef bonus right over here to the side. There we go. There we go. Listen to it. Listen to it. Ah, that's going to be fantastic. I'm going to turn these off over here. Man, I'm going to have to clean up out here. It's going to be nasty. So here we go. These are some nice thin chicken strips. So what you can see here, it's kind of difficult for me to show you, but what you can see here, you can see that they start to get nice and crispy on both sides. And then what we'll do is we'll flip them up here once they start to get nice and brown, and then we'll check the other side. We'll check the temp, sorry. So let me grab a different set of tongs. These are too big. I swear I had another. Oh, there they are. Like I swear I had another set of tongs. All right, bam. Woo! Hell yeah. That is going to be. These are going to be great.
Those are frying up quick.
Yeah, they're frying up good, man. It's like old school fried chicken here. And we're going to get it to 165 because it is the breast, which that's what we like, is the breast. I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit more so that way I can make sure that my oil stays at 375 to 400 the whole time. Yeah, there we go. We dropped down a little bit, but we're coming back. This back. Oh, no, I'm not. This one's going to need to go to the deeper side over here because that's where the oil is the deepest. Yeah. My grill is not the most level. And that chef bonus, looking good. Looking good, little chef bonus. How's that chef bonus looking right there?
Look at that. Looks like a Chick-fil-A nugget.
Yeah, dude, it ain't Sunday, and you ain't getting Sunday, and you ain't getting Chick-fil-A. Not this week. Yeah. Keep putting that right on the top. We're gonna fry up that chicken perfectly. Perfectly. What was that? All right. That bonus is going to be fantastic. This one right here is looking like it's just about done. Now we're going to be talking. All right, here we go. Say Sunday. This is Sunday, but it ain't Chick-fil-A.
Up and down as opposed to cut that when it goes straight ahead of it. Now, while it's basically the same as temperature game, I'm only going to give
That's gonna be awesome.
reason being that unless it's a boss like Fan Express where the enemy is directly
What is
above
going on in the background?
to the side, you can just use cut.
What's going on where?
It's not exactly hard.
So you got something on in the background?
Yeah, probably one of my kids playing video games or something. You can hear that through all that wind?
Yeah, I can. All right, so this chicken strip is done. I already checked the temp and it was 165. And this one's going to be a little bit longer because we got to make sure that that chicken gets to the right temp. And it ain't much longer. All right. So now I'm going to add another one in over here. Get this one out, and then I'll put some more in there. We'll make sure that our heat and our oil is up to the temp that we need. Not quite. We're down at about 350. We're at 330 right now. So, all right, here we go. I heated that up. Should be pretty close to being done with this one. Yep, that says 165. But I'm going to make sure by putting some more oil on it and finishing it up nice and crispy. Just keep flipping it. Build up that crust. All right, now we're hot. Let's go. We'll add some more in here. No, not quite. We lost a lot of heat right there. Gonna turn it back up. But the good thing is that I have enough. I got 2 chicken strips right now. Look at that. How good do those tenders look? How good do these tenders look right now? Took these in some ranch, some Chile Cilantro ranch. Touch the damn piece by accident. All right, so we got all that up. Let me turn this on a bit more. I got to get these other ones in here because I already battered them up. So we'll get them in there. There we go. Look at that. Not quite hot enough, but they're hot enough. All right. Yeah, we're doing all right. We are doing all right. Yeah, perfect. All right. Okay, let's clean up over here real quick. So that way I can start making these tacos since we got such a freaking mess on this side. One of the reasons why I always have my trash can on this side is I can push everything into my trash can. It's a great way. It's a great way, man, to clean up. That's all I'm saying. All right.
The after effects of a Scarface party.
Of a what?
Scarface party.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said, like a cutscene from Blow. All right. So speaking of Scarface, say hello to my little friends. Look at those beautiful golden chicken tenders. I know my cameras and everything, they will eventually be upgraded one day when I can afford it. All right. So while we got that going, I'm going to grab a couple tortillas. And we're going to line these up with some char on them to make our tacos. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to make 2 of them. That's all I got for right now. It's probably all I'm going to be able to eat. We're going to chop up this green chili in a moment. right when we come back over here. All right. So here we go. Tortillas. Gonna go on the grill. Get a little bit of char. And we're gonna flip these tenders. Again, my grease is not as hot as I wanted it to be. My oil isn't as hot as I want it to be, but it's getting there. So if you do that, your chicken might end up being a little greasier than normal because it's going to take a lot longer and the oil is going to soak into the batter. So I got it cranked up. We're hoping to get it hot really soon. At least get some good color on my tortillas. And while these are still finishing up frying, we're going to cut up those green chilies in just a moment. I'm going to show you how. Oh yeah, these things are awesome. All right. I know they're almost done. At least these tortillas are getting a nice toast on them. They're good. All right, I'm going to run back and forth and check these last two tenders while they finish up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to chop up our green chilies here. And again, you're going to need a glove for this one. You're going to want a glove for this one because, get that out of the way. Yeah, we're frying up pretty good over there. So our temperature has gotten high to the frying temperature, so we're doing pretty well. All right, so here you go. This is your green chilies. Your green chilies that we roasted. Look at them in this bag. And they have that nice New Mexico green chili sweat in there. You could smell it. God, they're so amazing. I love the smell of fire roasted green chilies. They're the best. And that's one thing that you only get in New Mexico because, well, I guess in Texas, a lot of other places they do that too. They cut them up. But here you go. You got your skin. You're just going to take the skin and you're going to peel it right off. See that? That's what I'm talking about. You're going to peel the skin off of your green chilies. You don't want this plastic. I mean, it is edible, but it's not as good. It's not as good. I'm just saying, it's one of those things that has to be, that once you have it like this, you will never go back. Like you'll notice every time. And it's not always the best, but you will notice every time that that's the best green chili is whenever you get all of the skin peeled off of it. All right, got a little patch right here. Finish that one up. I can hear that chicken frying. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that, Robbie? Can you hear that chicken frying?
Oh yeah, I can hear it. It's bubbling.
So the other thing is that I sacrificed one of our chickens. I didn't tell you. I sacrificed one of my wife's chickens after she left for work this morning because I wanted to make sure that we would get this win today, that the Braves would get this win today. And no, man, it's not looking like it. Not looking like it. So here we go. Split down the middle. Now you got your seeds. Take your paper towel and pull all the seeds out. Almost all of the seeds, all right? That's what I'm saying. Almost all of the seeds. Because some of the seeds give it some of the heat, which is why one of the reasons why you don't want to get rid of all the seeds, because you do want to maintain some of the heat. But that's the point of having the Hatch green chili versus the Anaheim or any other one is that the amount of heat that you do get from your green chili. Let me go check these real quick. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Oh, these chicken tenders might actually be better because they definitely they were thicker than these other two over here. All right, so here you go. We got a little bit of this. We got our green chilies. And so cut your green chilies into strips as long as you can. Now, here's something that I was going to do today as a bonus episode, and I should have done it, but I'm going to cue it up because I'm going to do it for one, is that you batter and deep fry these as green chili fries. You see that? So it's going to come. It's going to come. It was idea that I had, and I'm just ready for it. I should have done it already, but we're good. Okay, here we go. So now we got our green chilies all diced up, and I'm just gonna keep dicing. I'm not gonna turn it into a paste, but I'm gonna turn it into a nice, almost like a, just like a, shoot, what would you call that? Like a sauce. Not really a sauce, but like a chutney kind of, I guess. But I'm gonna chop it up real fine. Get all these green chilies nice and diced up, and then we're gonna add in some green chili cilantro, or we're gonna put some spicy current sutra, anything like that. So like this is gonna be like a nice, thick, chunky little salsa here. Okay, so let's go ahead one more time, get all that excess off of there. I'm gonna add a little bit of the 3 chili cilantro right to my green chilies here. The wind doesn't blow it all the way. There we go. And I'm going to add that to it. So we're going to make it like a nice little salsa. Yeah. That's what it's going to be about right here. This is probably going to be the sole star of the whole damn show today. This stuff right here. Now you see what I'm talking about our green chilies. We're going to make it into a nice little paste. Not really a paste, but it's going to be thick. And we're going to put it on our tortillas here. All right. Just like this. Put some on those tortillas. Come on. Making a mess, but it's all right. We're doing all right today. We're doing great, right? Everybody's doing great today, right? Except for
Except for B.
Except for who?
BFO.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. Except for what's his name, dude? I forgot his name. The kid today.
Oh, that kid. We're not worried about Waldrop.
Yeah, Waldrop, that was it. I couldn't remember. For a second. Drew a blank. All right, here we go, guys. Perfect. Got all those nice green chilies on that tortilla. Now, if you want to add cheese, this is the time to add the cheese if that's what you want to do. All right? But you don't have to. All righty, let's clean up all these green chili seeds, 3 chili cilantro, everything around while we grab those chicken tenders out of the fryer. They should be ready. Let's see. Almost. Okay. Let me check the temp. Sorry I didn't bring you guys with me. Couple more minutes on those bad boys. All right, here we go. We're gonna load this up with this chicken tender right here. Oh yeah, I know, right? I know, right? That's what you're saying, isn't it? What? What the hell is he doing? So you can see here, we got the other ones that just finished up. They are nice and golden brown as well. Look at that. No Chick-fil-A today, baby. No Chick-fil-A today. Nope. It is Sunday. You ain't getting Chick-fil-A today. All right. Last but not least, let's go ahead and let's put some of this 3 chili cilantro elote relish on the top here to finish it off. I may put a little bit of garnish of the red onion, but this is how it's going to go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You want to let me move it over to the side a little bit here so we can get it all piled up on there. Nice. Yeah. Maybe next time I'll put them underneath it. I'll put the chicken tender on the top, right? On top of the relish and the green chilies. All right. Got a bit more over here. How's this looking, man? How's this looking, Robbie? Are you going to chow down on these?
Looks awesome.
That's it? That's all you're going to say? 9 innings that I pitched, and you're just going to come out and say it looks awesome?
Hey, you're losing 8-2, so I can't go too far.
Well, why'd you let me go 9 innings? You should have stopped me in the second or third inning. All right, so here we go. Let's put a little bit more. We got a little bit of a couple things of cilantro just to add on to the top for color. Well, I think I have a couple things. Come on. The lime juice got my cilantro all wet, so. And then here we go, a little bit of the red onion, a little more red onion, just for the appearance. And how's this taco looking, everybody? How you like that? Does this look like something you get from a fast food joint? No, it doesn't. Look at that. Boom. Let's bring it over here. How's that? Now is that a taco? Oh shit, losing it on the keyboard. Ah. Man, of course I hit a button. Damn.
We're good.
Hold on. No, it pulled up on my screen. How's that look, everybody? Get that big giant piece of cilantro out of there. There we go. How's that look? How the hell does that look? Let's go. Put some TDs in your face, baby. How's that?
Looks awesome.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yep, this is where it's at. I'm trying to think of what I need. There really isn't anything that I can add to it, but I gotta say, there is one thing that I do want to add to this, and only because all I can say is that I almost called it fish, but that chicken tender, it definitely just needs some hot sauce on it, dude. And I'm gonna put some Tabasco all over this bad boy because when it comes to me and fried chicken, Tabasco sauce is where it's at, man. Look at that. Oh, go back to that full screen there. You can see that. This thing deserves its own screen. Look at that. How good does this taco look? Look pretty damn good, right? All right, here we go. I'm going to put some more TDs in my face. Robbie's going to close this out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, follow, subscribe, tell a friend. If you need a quick weeknight meal or you need a meal to put on your meal prep or something that you just want to knock out on a Saturday afternoon, check it out right here. All the recipes are in the descriptions. Check that out. You can follow along with the video, and you should be able to prepare all the recipes in the same amount of time as what it takes me to prepare them here live on the show. So thanks, everybody, for joining. I'm TD. It's TD's Grilled Barbecue. Robbie, close us out.